Welcome everyone to the semi-finals of Jamixiy's tournament TWOWs. In this round, we only have 4 contestants left, and by the end of this episode, only our 2 finalists will remain. For a quick reminder, our 4 semi-finalists are Mayaki, Leopard Sun, a Minty Maniac, and Vin Cactus. Now, let's go over what the 3 prompts our 4 contestants had to respond to this round were. For the prompts we have: a study shows that the majority of the next generation is left-handed. What could we change to make the world easier for left-handed people? Finals are coming up, but you forgot to study. How do you get away with cheating on the exam without being caught? And what animal, if they replace society with human-level intelligence, would have the best outcome in the future and why? Now, let's get right to it in Seed 37, Mayaki vs. Vin Cactus. Mayaki's response to the first prompt was, horror books now open backwards. Spoiling scares cultivates easier reads. And Vin Cactus's response was, tape a mirror to my face. Now they're right-handed. Making sure you know when the jump scares are going to be is pretty important when you don't want to be scared, so left-handed people would prosper in that department. And Vin Cactus's response simply makes left-handed people normal. I mean, right-handed, so that they can more easily live in the right-handed world, which we live in for some reason. Anyway, only one of these responses can be the best, so let's see which one it is from our 19 voters. Oh yeah, both seeds got 19 votes this round. Pretty cool. By a fairly sizable margin, Mayaki gets the win in this prompt. It's not nearly over though, so let's go on to prompt 2. Mayaki's response to this prompt was, egotistical examiners get distracted by mirrors, which too unveils answers. And Vin Cactus's response was, get into a life-altering accident to skip it entirely. Yet another mirror-based response. However, this one helps not only left-handed people, and Vin's response seems pretty harsh but would help you with that test. Also, did they use the word accident twice to get to 10 words? I guess your brain tricks you into thinking it isn't there. Well, let's see who wins. With a really close call, Vin Cactus just manages to pull through with his life-altering response. So, let's move on to prompt 3 to finish this epic duel. Mayaki's response to prompt 3 was, older relatives never get sick, simply playing possum, solving immortality. And Vin Cactus's response was, after seeing your mother, I'd say a society of elephants. An infinitely living species? I guess infinite life isn't too bad if you have a family to live it with. But Vin's epic roast, while not exactly problem-solving, might be enough to give him the win. Let's see who moves on to the finale. With just a single vote more, Mayaki defeats Vin Cactus in the semi-finals and becomes the first of 2 JTT Season 1 finalists. Vin, you've done so well in this game. You made it further than 36 other people, and that's pretty good. We'll all miss you dearly, but thanks for playing. But now, we need to find out who's going to join Mayaki in the final round of JTT, so let's move on to Seed 38, a Minty Maniac versus Leopard Sun. A Minty Maniac's response to prompt 1 was, alter door handles, openers are no longer hit by doors, followed by Leopard Sun's response of, traffic courtesy, imitating Britain, drivers use the road's left side. 2 driving-related responses. Changing the doors themselves is a pretty good solution, and maybe Britain has driving down, but let's see what our voters thought. With the biggest landslide so far in this round, Leopard Sun gets the win with her British imitation. But it's not over yet. Let's go on to prompt 2. A Minty Maniac's response was, kill someone! Pass by catastrophe law makes me automatically pass. And Leopard Sun's response was, shot glasses. Their cylindrical nature makes effective binoculars, revealing classmates' answers. Murder, similarly to Vin Cactus's response, seems pretty extreme, but I looked up what the pass by catastrophe law is and I suppose it tracks. But drinking in school? No way! How else are you gonna get shot glasses in there? Well, I suppose that's one way to do it, though. Let's find out what our voters thought. This is the second time this has happened. Yet another tie. so we'll have to go to prompt 3 to find out who's going to join Mayaki in the finale. A Minty Maniac's response to prompt 3 was beavers. Building abilities allow easy construction of buildings, housing everyone, and Leopard Sun response was ants. Construction costs are saved as building skills come instinctively. How the hell do these matchups keep ending up with similar responses? Beavers assist with wooden building and ants help generally carrying stuff around. I guess only one of these construction-based responses can win though, so let's see those votes. It was a close one, but it looks like Leopard Sun will be joining Mayaki in the finale! Minty, you have been one of the most active players in the Discord, and we thank you for that. I know this TWOW has taken a while, nearly half a year now. Actually, to this day, yes, half a year now, for only 5 rounds, but you have stuck in there for this whole ride. Thank you for playing. Speaking of 5 rounds, after half a year, we have finally made it to the final round! Our finalists have been decided to be Mayaki and Leopard Sun. You two are going to duke it out to see which one of you will be crowned champion of Jamixiy's Tournament TWOWs, but it's not going to be easy. Instead of the usual 3 responses to respond to, you two are going to have 5 prompts to come up with responses for. These will be the final 5 prompts and the final 10 responses. By the time those 10 responses are submitted and voted on, the winner of JTT will be decided. So until then, we'll see you in JTT 5A.